How important is mental toughness for a business owner?
That is probably one of the most important things that an entrepreneur has to possess. I don't know that I've ever met a business owner or somebody that's in higher level business that has said, "Yeah, every day is just easy. Like, we can just do this. This is great." It's usually more like you get kicked in the butt and fall over on your face, and you have to find the mental toughness to get back up and keep going. I mean, that's really what it is. If somebody's got it figured out and has a smooth road, then they're either not trying hard enough or they're really, really lucky. I don't know which. So I think that's where the mental toughness comes in. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, I struggle with it every day still. I mean, things are pretty good right now, but personally, I have to find ways to keep my mind straight. And you get one person that pulls out of a project or cancels on you that you were really expecting, and all of a sudden you lose a $500,000 sale or a whatever sale, and that's a confidence. That'll tear you down pretty quick. So mental toughness it's huge in really any industry, business in general. I mean, I can't say enough for that, and it's a struggle. I mean, I struggle with it every day, but I think the mind is just like any other muscle in your body. You have to exercise it, and if you don't, you lose it.
So when those things happen, the inevitable cancellation, something bad, well, quote, bad happens, and customer backs out of a contract, somebody says, no, I don't want to come work for you, or they quit, or some bad situation happens. What have you found other than like going through 75 hard and kind of building up that inherent mental toughness? How do you deal with those things? How do you work through that so it doesn't completely take you off your game?
I think you have to have some time for reflection. And bad things happen all the time to good people. Sometimes I know I've fallen in a trap where I think I take it personally. They didn't want to do the project with me because I was too expensive, or because they didn't like me, or who knows, whatever the reason. And you start to tell yourself a story that probably isn't even true, but it's a story that's easy to tell. So, I try to, put things in perspective, do a root cause analysis, look at why it happened. Maybe it was something I did. If it is, hey, I make mistakes. Let's learn from them. Let's not do it again. If it, some things I can't control. If a project costs $500,000 and the customer had a $300,000 budget, I can't control that. So, I think keeping perspective there is big. Understanding again why it happened, and what we can do to correct it in the future, if anything. Positive reflection or I guess gratitude, what I was looking for, is a big thing as well. Hey, they decided not to do the project with us because of cost. Well, look at it from the opposite side of the coin. That's probably a good thing, because they would have been, scrutinizing every penny we spend the whole way through, or they were going to be a pain in the butt client anyway, or, whatever. So look at the positives in the situation, and then gratitude for what you do have.
Yeah. To me, gratitude is huge. It just rewires your brain, helps you focus on the positive. Personally, I tend to focus on the negative, what's not going well. I think most people do. I wish I was more like, these happy-go-lucky people who always see the shiny side of the coin, and there's every cloud has a silver lining, and all they can see is the good. But that's just not my nature. And so I have to do gratitude every day. I might spend 15 minutes a day writing the things I'm grateful for. And if I don't do it for a few days, I could feel it. Yeah. So if that's one of the things I have to do, and I recommend everybody does it, because when I heard a quote from Wayne Dyer, who has written a lot of books about mindset and that kind of thing. And he said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at begin to change.